Today's episode of Round Guy Radio is brought to you by the Packwood Locker of Packwood, Iowa, Henshaw Trailer Sales of Richland, Iowa, as well as Smithburg Auto of Fairfield, Iowa. We have Coach Swanson of the Pekin Panthers. Welcome to the program, Coach.
Hey, glad to be here, Dave.
Well, tell our listeners who you played in the first round of the playoffs and what the final score was.
We played Seymour last night. Final score Pekin 79, Seymour 43.
Yeah, it just seemed like I watched a little bit of the early in the game, and you were scoring a lot of points. It just seemed like everything was going your way. You had a great flow to the game. Tell our listeners a little bit about the ebb and flow of that game.
As the last part of the season here, really, I guess since Christmas, we've really been good at coming out of the gate strong, and did it once again last night. Ton of defensive pressure on their guards, and really blew up any offensive sets or continuity they had. It took that away. I thought that really, kind of made them take a step back and go, wow, these guys are not screwing around. And then got up now before in transition, got some easy buckets there, got to the foul line a little bit. Threes weren't really dropping in the first half, though we were able to get to the basket time and time again, especially transition or if they'd help. We were able to find the open guy on the backside. So got a lot of easy looks, a lot of layups, and really got on there early in the game and kind of took it from there.
Well, you did a really good job in the first round of this game. It seemed like a pretty packed crowd in there, kind of a noisy crowd. What was the atmosphere to play like at home in a playoff game?
The Pekin side was, I would say, 90% full. Seymour didn't bring a lot of fans. Long trip for them, and they were pretty heavy underdogs. So it wasn't full by any means. I thought the crowd was really solid overall. Our bench was awesome. Brought a lot of energy. Was really active and a lot of defensive chance, and did a great job making sure that gym wasn't quiet at any moment throughout.
Yeah, you could sure hear it just sounded like a ruckus in the parts of the games that I watched. Well, let's just talk about the individual leaders last night, points and rebounds and, assists and stuff like that.
Cole Milliken led the way with 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. I think maybe tacked on 3 steals as well. I had struggled from 3, but was able to hit a few there in the latter part of the game. Had another Cole game, just really solid. He looked up in the game. He's got 20-plus points and did some other things well last night. Nolan Glick started really strong, had 21 points for us, ran the floor well, had some nice post-up moves, got a couple offensive rebounds, played well for us. Outside of that, I think we had several guys between like 5 and 10 points. Carson Comstock got the start last night for a sick Riley Smith. Knocked down a couple threes for us, grabbed 7 rebounds, and had 3 assists, a couple steals. Really nice game for him, filling in that starting spot, playing some extended minutes. So really proud of him for what his contributions, what he was able to do last night.
Well, did you have some contributions from the bench?
Yeah, Mason Dahlstrom. Don't believe he scored, but he gave us some really good minutes last night defensively. Had a couple steals, some assists. Really played some good minutes, stepping in a little bigger role. And that reserve guard, Henry Eubanks, had 6 points off the bench last night. Cal Miller gave us some good minutes. Yeah, just overall, really happy with our bench guys coming in and giving us a spark. And things didn't drop off when we had them in there. We'll highlight one guy, Jackson Mefford, dressed in his first varsity game, sophomore. We brought him up for the tournament stretch here and is able to come in last minute and a half of the game, get a rebound, a steal, and got his first career bucket. So pretty cool moment for him.
Outstanding. I've always enjoyed watching him both on the football field and in the JV games. All right, well, let's get right to the meat of the order here, and that is Holy Trinity Crusaders. I believe that's going to be a home game for you, right?
Yes, it'll be in Pekin.
So it's Thursday night, is it?
Thursday night, 7 o'clock.
Thursday night, 7 o'clock, right there at Pekin School. This is going to be a challenge. There's no question about it. Have you had a chance to look into Holy Trinity at all?
Somewhat, yeah. I'm pretty focused on Seymour last night. We were scrambling around to get our stats in, and but yeah, we got some notes on them already, and we'll go a lot more in depth today on them.
All right. Well, what do you think you're gonna have to do to be successful? And not, I'm not talking about adjusting to their game, but just like doing what you guys do well.
Just be consistent, throughout. We just got to play a full 32. We struggled with that throughout the season at times. Whether it's offense, defense, transition, coming out of timeouts, knock your free throws down, just all those, the big things, the obvious things, but also, we got to be great at the small things that maybe people don't notice, and again, just be consistent across 32-minute game. That's what it's going to be about. And it's great. We're going to be at home. That's going to help a lot. We're undefeated at home this year, and we want to keep it that way. So this will be, most likely our last home game. So we want to take care of business in that respect. But yeah, we just got to be consistent across the game and move on from mistakes and make the next play.
Well, if you do get past this round, do you know who you would play?
Be the winner of Notre Dame and Danville.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't got any more questions for you, Coach. Is there anything you want to talk about that we didn't get a chance to talk about?
Dave, I think we covered it here. It's an exciting time of year. It's always fun to get rolling in the tournament. And Thursday will be 64 teams left, and we're looking towards making to that next group of 32.
All right. Well, thanks for taking a little time to be with us, and good luck the rest of the way.
You bet. Thanks, Dave.